Series finales are tricky. They can deliver a happy ending, properly tying up loose ends and giving viewers a sense of closure. They can deliver a sad ending, leaving fans to think about what the show was really trying to say. Or they can surprise, whether we're talking about an unexpected twist or a famous cut to black. There are many ways to end a series, but the ones that stand the test of time are the ones that feel the most honest to the show that's coming to an end. We've rounded up 10 best TV shows that managed to stick the landing.
Boop, bop, bop, boo. Boop,
I'm getting
boop.
divorced.
Oh.
Do you want to have sex?
Superstore. Superstore is a comedy series following employees at Cloud9, a fictional retail store, navigating workplace quirks, personal relationships, and corporate challenges. I've watched many sitcoms before finding Superstore, and I'm really sad I didn't discover this gem of a show sooner. This show is great for a laugh, and there's a clever layer of social commentary that makes it even more enjoyable. The mix of humor and relatable situations keeps you watching, even if you're secretly doing something else. So if you think you don't like American humor, give Superstore a chance. It's an unexpected gem that will definitely make you laugh. With 6 seasons and 113 episodes, Superstore has a broadly flawless series ending. I just finished watching the show, and I realized that it has been a while since I saw a show with such a good ending. All the stories for individual characters transition from a good ending to an exciting beginning, and it fills my heart with joy, an absolute joy.
I have to go back in time and stop the apocalypse.
12 Monkeys. The 12 Monkeys TV series, based on the 1995 film, follows James Cole, a time traveler from a post-apocalyptic future, as he navigates the present day to prevent a deadly virus from being released, which will wipe out most of humanity. One of the most underrated pieces of television ever. It is incredibly well written with a top-notch cast and brilliant performances. It has an excellent narrative, with plot twists after plot twists. This was a superb example of good TV show. The series exceeds the movie in all aspects. After going back to rewatch the series, it's even more apparent how brilliantly this was written from the start and how wonderfully the ending wraps everything up. This series makes an old concept time travel new again. It's almost a paradox itself. I couldn't agree more with all who told that this show is one of the best and one of the most underrated TV shows of all time. If you love time travel, intrigue, and a good love story, this TV show is for you. The Sopranos. The series is set in New Jersey and revolves around an Italian-American criminal organization headed by Tony Soprano. The series examines the difficulties that Tony faces as he tries to balance his family life with his mobster life. Many of Tony's struggles are revealed during his sessions with his psychiatrist, Dr. Melfi, which makes the series unique in and of itself. Hands down, one of the most intoxicating, dark-humored, intense, groundbreaking shows of all time. This show was the birth of cinema-quality television. The Sopranos paved the way for shows like Breaking Bad, Dexter, The Wire, Game of Thrones, and etc. Oh, and the ending, it's genius. It's the best possible ending, and that's all I can really say about that. Dark. Dark is a German sci-fi thriller series on Netflix that revolves around time travel, family secrets, and the interconnectedness of 4 families in a small town called Winden. Dark is a masterpiece that redefines what a science fiction series can achieve, with its intricate storytelling, mind-bending time travel, and interconnected characters. It pulls you into a gripping narrative that keeps you thinking long after each episode ends. The show doesn't just entertain, it challenges you to piece together the mysteries that span generations. The cinematography, score, and performances are top-notch, creating an intense, haunting atmosphere that complements the complex plot perfectly. With all the complexity, Dark still can give us a satisfying ending. But while Dark doesn't clarify everything, it comes damn close to it, and it gives a wholly satisfying, closed ending, something very few time travel stories can say for themselves.
I've known good criminals and bad cops, but if you make a deal with somebody, you keep your word.
Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul explores the transformative journey of small-time lawyer Jimmy McGill, played by Bob Odenkirk, into the morally ambiguous lawyer Saul Goodman, featured in the series Breaking Bad. The show delves into Jimmy's complexities, relationships, and pivotal decisions that shape his character. The series also explores themes of redemption, morality, and the consequences of one's actions. Better Call Saul is a masterclass in storytelling, character development, and cinematography. Overall, Better Call Saul is a thought-provoking and visually stunning series that will keep viewers engaged and invested in the characters' journeys. It had 6 seasons with series finale masterfully wraps up Jimmy McGill's complex story, providing a satisfying conclusion to the Breaking Bad universe. The final episodes showcase Jimmy's transformation as he confronts the consequences of his actions and ultimately finds redemption.
We knock down the doors other cops don't want to.
The Shield. The Shield is a gritty crime drama that explores the corrupt and violent world of Detective Vic Mackey, played by Michael Chiklis. The show premiered in 2002 and ran for 6 seasons, gaining a reputation for its intense and unapologetic portrayal of police corruption, violence, and moral ambiguity. The Shield ending is widely considered a masterfully executed conclusion, praised for its satisfyingly ambiguous yet conclusive nature, where Vic Mackey, the morally questionable protagonist, is left in a seemingly mundane desk job, essentially trapped by his past actions, while providing closure for most major characters, leaving viewers with a sense of both justice served and lingering unease about Vic's true character. Many fans regard it as one of the best series finales in television history. The Shield is a thought-provoking and intense drama that explores the darker side of law enforcement. If you enjoy gritty, realistic storytelling and complex characters, this show may be for you.
They're not Americans. They're Russian spies.
The Americans. The Americans is an FX drama series about 2 Soviet KGB officers who pose as an American family in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. during the 1980s Cold War. Love this series. Full of action, suspense, and intrigue. Every episode is masterfully constructed with pace and very good acting so that you never get bored watching all 6 seasons. The finale is one of the best TV episodes of all time. In my opinion, the show never had a noticeable drop in quality. That might be debatable, but no one can dispute that the finale is great. Exactly. The finale is one of the best ever, and I don't think anyone predicted it either, yet it fit perfectly.
DEA took all your money, your lab, but you know the business. And I know the chemistry.
You want to cook crystal meth? You.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is a masterpiece that seamlessly blends intense drama, brilliant storytelling, and exceptional character development. Vince Gilligan's creation is a gripping exploration of the transformation of Walter White from a mild-mannered chemistry teacher to a formidable drug lord. The writing is nothing short of brilliant, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats with each episode. Now that the series is over, I can officially say that this show is perfect. There is absolutely no film, book, or other TV series like it. Everything about this finale is perfect. And why was it perfect? Because the change we've seen for 5 seasons has finally come full circle. The finale episode was created perfectly. Each and every loose end was tied up. Every character ends up where they should, getting the perfect closure. Thank you to AMC, the whole cast, the whole crew, and of course, the mastermind himself, Vince Gilligan, for making Bad so good. This show is more addicting and pure than the crystal method is about.
Waters? That has a interesting aftertaste. I have my composting toilet hooked up to a water filtration system. And he probably won't.
The Good Place. The Good Place is a sitcom about the afterlife that explores what it means to be a good person. The Good Place is that show, which you are going to start watching, either by suggestion from this content or by randomly scrolling through Netflix, and then, before you know, you're binging on it. Watching it over and over again, not because you have had trouble understanding or peeling off the plot and the narrative, but because it is undoubtedly the show that makes you feel the most effortless to watch. The plot is dope, the casting is remarkable, and everything is just about fine about this excellent show that I am so glad I stumbled upon. I absolutely loved this show. At first it seems a little strange, but after a couple episodes you start to get the idea, and it is just a roller coaster of twists and unexpected events. I watched it very fast and was so sad that it ended so shortly. However, I think it ended perfectly. Very few shows or movies make me cry, but the ending really got me. One of my favorite endings on my web series experience. Before we reveal our first pick, let's look at some honorable mentions, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Justified.
Now, do you mind if we get down to business?
Sounds like we got a date.
Lost.
You have only 3 choices. Run. Hide. Or die.
The Leftover.
Tell me you're going too far.
We're in this together, right?
Mr. Robot.
Just a regular cybersecurity engineer, but I'm a vigilante hacker by night.
My father was just killed in a car accident.
David, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Nothing, thanks.
You don't have to go through this alone.
Number 1. 6 Feet Under. The series is about a family that owns a funeral home. Every episode begins with someone's death, and it kept me interested. The most memorable and amazing thing about this series is its ending. The most completely comprehensive and satisfying of an ending of anything I've ever seen. The best ending that I've ever seen in my entire life, a standing ovation. Excellent writing, cast, acting, and diversity of characters. That house filled with emptiness and fullness at the same time. Damn, I hated that it ended. But it ended legendarily. Big ups to the whole cast and each and every person behind the cameras from creation to end. And there are 10 best TV series or TV shows that had the best series ending. Thanks for watching.